Hi guys. So this is going to be our little instruction video slash demonstration of the comparing genetics assignment that you're going to do. So you can see my screen hopefully, and it says I haven't posted this assignment yet because I have to make this video and then post the link here, which it's obviously not there yet because I'm making the video right now. But step one will be to watch this video. So if you've already done that, congratulations, you're doing step one, and to follow my instructions. And then I'll take you through the rest of the steps as we go. So let's go to our instructions. All right, so you're going to want to have my video open, and then you're also going to want to open up this link right here. No, that's a lie, not that link. This link. So I haven't even posted that link yet. This is a spreadsheet, and I'll post it for you guys to have access to make a copy. It'll be attached to that assignment. And I'm going to explain what this looks like in a second here. Okay, so let's go back to this, and we're going to look at some different genes and decide if you and us have the dominant or the recessive for some of our human genes that only have two phenotypes. And like I said the other day, like eye color, like the full eye color, like what your eye actually looks like, is influenced by a lot of genes. But we're going to look at one eye color today, one eye color feature. That is like a yes or a no type of thing. So lots of different genes that only have two options. And my sister's gonna help us out. This is Bailey, my sister. I should have said that before. You're probably confused. Just so we can compare a couple different phenotypes. So some of hers are gonna be the same as mine, probably a lot because we're related. But I already know for a fact that she has at least one that's different than mine. So we'll have some real life examples of how to check and figure out what you are. So first one we're gonna look at is earlobes. So we're looking at the gene for attached earlobes and unattached earlobes. So you can see here that the bottom of her earlobe goes right up to her face, and this person has like that little flappy part at the bottom. My earlobes are unattached, that little space right there. And then Bailey, you want to check your earlobes? Her earlobes are attached. Okay, so that's the different earlobe genes. So what we're going to do now is go to this Google Sheets. Right here it says start by clicking on this box. And also, if you don't already have it in 50%, you're going to want to put this in 50%. Otherwise, it'll be hard to see. All right, so start by clicking on this box. I'm going to go back and look. So I'm going to do this for myself. Unattached earlobes are LL. All right, that's the recessive gene. So little l, little l. I'm going to go over 1 and then go down to little l, little l. Let's see. This is big L, so I need to go up. This one is little l, so that now I'm on this dark red box, okay? And everything I do is going to branch off of this. And so if you have unattached earlobes, then you're going to be in this light red box right now. All right. So the next one, hair type, straight or curly. If your hair is pretty much straight without you doing anything to it, little t, straight. If your hair is decently wavy or even really curly without you doing anything to it, just like when it dries naturally, then you can put a big T for wavy or curly. All right, but if it's pretty much straight, little t. So my hair is pretty much straight, little t. So I'm gonna go over and stay here on little t. If you have curly hair, you to go over and then go down to big T. All right, and my sister just straightened her hair, but her hair, yeah, her hair's naturally curly. Okay, tongue curling. So can you curl your tongue? This one's pretty easy. So this thing, can you roll your tongue? Can you curl it? Can you do it? Can you not? If you can do it, you're probably confused. You probably might not have even realized that some people can't, but some people can't. I can do it. Bills, can you roll your tongue? She can too. Must run in the family. All right, so I'm gonna go to big C. All right. Hair on fingers, okay? This one I know sounds weird. It's not like werewolf hairy, it's just like tiny little baby hairs. And the reason we're using the variable or the letter M here to represent this gene is because it has to be, we're talking about on the middle digit. So your fingers are separated into these 3 sections, 1, 2, 3. We're talking about the middle one. So look really closely. You either have tiny little hairs there or you don't. All right, I do not. And if you have them, you might not even be able to see the hairs, but you might be able to see the little dots, like the hair follicles where they come out. I do not have it. Phil, do you have it? on the middle digit of your finger right here. So between your two knuckles. Any tiny little dots look like hair could come out there? All right. So we both have little m, which is recessive, believe it or not. So it's a dominant trait to have hair there. Even this picture is hard to see, but you would really see little tiny dots. And make sure we're looking for on this knuckle. Most people have it on this one. I know I have little tiny dots there. I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of see it. So if you have those little tiny dots over here on this knuckle, that would be, whoa, big M. But I'm little m, little m. So I'm going to go over to little m, little m. I'm always going to stay in the same lane as where I was before, right? So I have to go to this little m because I was on big C for curling my tongue. I can't go up here to this little m, that'll mess up my G number. So for you guys, it'll be easiest really just to use the arrow keys, and that'll help you make sure you stay on the right path and don't accidentally click off somewhere. All right, so pigmented iris. So like I said, there's a lot of eye color genes that go into exactly what color your eye is, but there's one gene specifically that'll code for whether or not your eye is light or dark. So pretty much for light eyes, we're just talking about blue eyes. The only exception maybe would be if you have like light gray eyes. Scientists are still kind of unsure about how that gene gets coded for or what that looks like. So it's kind of up in the air really if that counts as light eyes or dark eyes and if they have this gene or not. But the research that I saw said that some scientists think that it's the same gene as this, like the light eyes gene as the blue eyes, and some don't. So if you happen to have gray eyes, I don't know that any of you do, but if you happen to, you can go ahead and just take your best guess, look in the mirror. Are they light gray or dark gray? Other than that, what?
I'm not the one who's gray.
Who?
Julio.
Oh, weird. So if you think they're light gray, you can go ahead and give yourself little E. But other than that, if your eyes aren't blue, you're going to do big E. So my eyes are not blue. I'm going to go over to big E. All right, next we're going to talk about widow's peaks. All right, so this has to do with your hairline. So either you have a straight across hairline, or you can see I have this. Like in order to really tell if your hair's not up or if you have longer hair, if you're a guy, you might have to do this. But I have this little point right here. All right, so I have a widow's peak. It doesn't have to be super pronounced, but I definitely have it. Do you have it, Bills?
I don't think so.
Here, pull your hair straight back like this. I can't tell. Can you put your hand like this? Like this? I think you do.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Yeah, I think you do. It's not straight. Yeah, it's dominant. Most people have it. Okay, so if you have it, big W. If you don't, little w, little w. So I'm making sure it's attached, right? So I'm going to go to this big W that's touching the last one I was on. All right, this is our last one. I believe it is. All right, so little finger or your pinky finger, straight or bent. So the test for this is to put your fingers together like this. And if, like I have straight, I also have gold spray paint in my fingers, sorry. If they go pretty much straight up and straight down, that's straight, little b. If they like, I can't even do it because I don't have it, but you can see this picture. If they point away from each other, then that's bent. What do you have, Bill? Yours might be, yours might point away a little bit. What do you think? You see the picture?
I think they point away.
Yeah. Wow, interesting. I've never done these things. All right, so I have little b. All right, so then that takes me to number 23. All right, so that's my gene number is 23 for this experiment, okay? So now you're gonna go back and click on this form. And, all right, I'm going to fill it out for real. Okay, so this is what it'll look like for you guys. So put your email address, your Trinity one, and then first name, last name, and then you just have to go select your number. What did I say, 23? And double check, yep. Scroll on the 23, I'm picking 23, and then I'm gonna submit. I did a test submission earlier from a different email so I could show you, but right here it says check out the class data so far by clicking see previous responses and see if anyone got the same number as you. If you're one of the first people to do this, all you're gonna see is me because I'm gonna delete my test one after this. But I will, once everyone gets them in, I'll post like a picture of the data so you can compare. and see what it looks like. So see previous responses. And if you can see who answered, right, test, and then you can scroll down and it'll see. So this is, I just made up a number for the test one, but you can see mine is 23 and that'll be on there when you take yours. So it should be interesting. I'm excited to see all of our data. All right, that is all I got for you. So thanks for helping us. Yeah, in case you didn't know, she's right next to me, so that's why I just look this way. The gray wall, you can probably tell. But thanks for watching my instruction video. I'm looking forward to seeing your results. Bye, guys.